And Bianca, we want to get our viewers to an update. This just coming in this morning. Fox News is showing now that Georgia has gone from Trump leaning to Biden leading. I want to get you these numbers again. They are just coming in. They have both candidates right now at 49.4%. They are split by a very small number. Joe Biden right now, with the latest count, leads Donald Trump by 917 ballots. 99% have reported. 99% are in. So this is something we are watching very closely. This is developing right now. This morning, Georgia is worth 16 electoral votes. We will keep you updated. And that close margin in election results has put a spotlight on an apparent divide in our country, but experts say there are steps we can take now to bridge this gap. So we spoke with an assistant professor of psychological science at Ball State University. He says research shows people's opinions may not be as different as they appear.
One thing one could do is sort of recast this situation as realizing that, we're in this together, we want similar things, and our identity has more in common with each other than we might ordinarily give credit to.
Well, this has a community-wide impact. Yesterday, faith leaders from across central Indiana joined together virtually. They wanted to acknowledge the political divide and learn how they can continue to lead as they expect the tension will remain.
Some of these divisions have been around a long time. Others are more recent. In addition, we know that if we're not careful, we can allow these divisions to cause further destruction in our communities.
Faith leaders want to focus on the common ground and encourage their communities to show up for each other. In North Dakota now, a businessman is elected to the State House a month after he died from COVID-19. 55-year-old David Andal passed away October 5th. The Republican candidate was projected to win one of two seats up for grabs in the state legislature. The future of the seat now is up in the air. North Dakota's governor announced plans to appoint a coal company executive to fill the seat, but the state's attorney general says he does not have the authority to do that.
It would be entirely inappropriate for somebody in the executive branch to decide to appoint somebody else and impose, in fact, on a legislative district, a lawmaker that had never been vetted or considered even by the local people.
Andal's family said he was cautious during the pandemic due to some health challenges he faced, but was unable to fend off the disease. Here in Indiana today, a team will begin day 3 of a new search for a Muncie woman who's been missing for 7 years. Ashley Morris Mullis was last seen at a family reunion in September of 2013. Earlier this week, multiple agencies served a search warrant at a home in Yorktown. They only said that tips led them there. They didn't detail what those tips were. On day 2 of the search, cadaver dogs and excavators were seen digging around the property. It's the home of someone Mullis was previously involved with.
It's heartbreaking at this point. I'd like to have answers a lot sooner, but at this point, answers would be great even 7 years later.
Investigators found no signs of human remains so far, but again, the search picks back up today. Investigators are asking if anyone has information to call the Delaware County Sheriff's Department. Her family is also offering a reward. In Fishers now, police are issuing a crime watch alert. Officers responded to a dozen thefts from vehicles and the actual theft of 2 cars early yesterday morning. Most happened in neighborhoods near 116th Street and Brook School Road. Detectives are asking anyone living in that area to check your home surveillance video to look for footage that could give them leads. The thefts happened between 1 and 4 a.m. The department also reminds the public that these types of thefts can be avoided by making sure you lock your car at night, never leave valuables inside, especially where they can be seen, and they say park in open, well-lit areas. Some of the Colts' most dedicated fans are watching their beloved team from a distance this season. We'll tell you how the Blue Crew is switching up their game plan this season to keep all their members safe. Plus, aren't you glad citrus prices are pretty reasonable in the U.S.? It's a different story in other parts of the world. The incredible price that one crate of produce just sold for, where this is and why.